Hello violinists, welcome to Prime Strings. I'm Henriette and today we're practicing Flying High from the Fiddle Time Joggers book. I'll play it for you first. So here we have a really smooth tune, which is mainly on the E string. So would you like to join me in playing it together? And what I'd like you to do is when you play those first couple of bars, is to try and leave your fingers down on the string. As you play them, don't lift them up when you play the next finger, but leave your fingers all in the right places whilst you play higher fingers. So here we go. 2 notes slurred. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here in that last line in particular, you can see why it makes sense to leave your fingers down, because you're going to be taking them away again in the last 2 bars at the end of this piece. So when you go like that, can you see all your fingers are in place now? Whereas if you had lifted them all off, it would look like this. And now you get stuck, because then you need to find out where all these individual places are for your fingers, you see. So try, however difficult, try leaving your fingers down if you can. Let's play the first line, shall we? And did you manage to leave all your fingers down? If you did, that's awesome. If you can't quite manage, that's something to work on, isn't it? Good stuff. Now I want you to try and slap your fingers on whenever it's a new finger that's coming. And you really want to hear that tapping on the fingerboard. We've talked about this before. And especially since we're playing slurs, you want to tap the fingerboard to define your notes and to structure them really, really nicely. So slap your fingers on if you can. First of all now, I want you to check over your finger line. Is your finger line still level with the E string? We're getting to the end of this book, you see, so we're going to look for a little bit more perfection in hand positions. So slap your fingers on as we go. we're playing the first line again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slap your fingers. That's it. Did you notice when I played the end here, I very abruptly took my fingers away. If you do that too slowly, listen what it sounds like. Can you hear? There's a little ruffle on that sound. So you want to define the moment and say, go, now I'm lifting my fingers up. Let's do the last 3 notes again from line 1, shall we? And practice that once again. And yes, you've got it. Well done. Very good. So slapping your fingers on really creates a nice defined sound because your bow is very, very smooth. Now this time we're going to play the first 2 lines and I want you to work on your bowing. And your bowing, I want you to change your fingers right in the middle of your bow. And also your bow needs to go super straight. So you are going to have to point your bow arm forwards every time you play a down bow. Here we go, from the beginning, and we're just playing 2 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. Retake the bow and straight. Oh, well done. We've spoken in the past about violin playing being about multitasking, and here you've just got an example of multitasking. So while you play your bow really nice and straight, you do want to check that your finger line is level with the E string and that you slap your fingers on. That's no mean feat. So if you find that too much of a challenge, try to fix one thing first and then think about something else. Now, we're on to the 3rd line now, and some of you may have already spotted that the 3rd line starts on second finger on A, and also 2nd finger on the E string. So I'm going to place my fingertip in between 2 strings. Let's try if that works for you, shall we? Now, some people will find that easier than others, and that depends on whether you can manage this. Depends on the width of your fingertip, but also on how far the strings have been set apart. Here on the bridge, your strings are fixed, you see, so some violins have got slightly wider gaps than others. If that keeps on being annoying and too wide for your particular size hand, you might speak to your violin maker and have your bridge fitted in such a way that it matches your finger width. Anyway, enough about that. Let's try that interval again, shall we? This is bar 11. And here we go. Let's play the 3rd line, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go super straight. 2, 3, 4. And this note, as you can see, ends piano. So we're going to go really soft. So while I'm playing my E, I'm going to drift my bow towards the fingerboard a little bit. And I'm going to slow the bow down as well. 2, 3, 4. was lovely. Very nice. That was super playing. I think you have improved a great deal. Shall we play it one more time? This whole song, we'll put it all together, and I want you to try and think about all these aspects that we've discussed. About your straight bowing, about your soft ending, about your slapping your fingers on and leaving your fingers down, and about hitting one finger on two strings, and about putting one finger on two strings. That's a whole lot of things to remember, so don't worry if you find that very challenging at this stage. That's because it is. So let's put it all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wonderful, that was awesome playing. Very good. If you've enjoyed this video, please share it and like it. Do write in the comment section and let us all know how you're getting on with this song. We're coming to the end of this book, as I said earlier, so it might well be good to assess how you feel that your playing has improved. I very much look forward to seeing you in Fiddle Time, but for now, goodbye.